Hello, welcome everybody to part 3 in our segment, The Return of Hotep, Lord of the Apocalypse. It's mentioned in the New Testament that a Roman centurion, I believe, came to the Apostle Paul and announced to him, "Aren't you that Egyptian who allowed the 4,000 assassins to escape?" In another part of the Bible, and you can check the concordance on the numbers, it's told to Paul the same thing, except the 4,000 is changed to 400. Now on 9/11, the World Trade Center had 4,000 Jews, the people who worked there, missing. They were told the day before through the Israeli messaging service, Rabigo, not to show up. Now the 4,000 in the prophecy in the Bible told to the Apostle Paul was that the 4,000 assassins escaped. This was in reference to the last days and the European Jews shenanigan of 9/11, 2001. 2001 will be another subject that we will discuss in its entirety. Now, the 4,000, as I said, are Jews who escaped, plotting part of the dilemma that would reach the rest of the world, but not them. And the 400 are the 400 billionaires listed in Forbes magazine list of 400. It'll be pretty easy to check for the year 2001 to find out who these individuals are, and I promise to get to the bottom of it and find out who the 4,000 Jews were who took part. Now, the 400 and the 4,000 equate to number 44, which to the ancients, especially in Egypt, was the number of the god of chaos named Set. Alphabetically, numerically, he is a 44. Next, we are going to go to the Judgment Day of 2011, May 21st. On that date, the two dates before that, we have a 7 on the Sabbath, I believe, a 14 the following week, and then a 21. Prior to this is what's called May Day, which is about 8 months prior. The Jews are in a state of Mayday. When they yell Mayday, they yell it 3 times, whether it's ships or aircraft, and people who are in a dire emergency and are facing or sure and swift death. The name Mayday is a 12/26/1956, my time zone ratio, 3 times summoned by those who are in danger. Now it is the European Jews who are in danger as they try to assassinate me in this life to stop my second coming. Also, we're going to go real quick to, let's see, the Aztecs or Mayans had a god called Quetzalcoatl, known as the feathered serpent. The alphanumeric Quetzalcoatl is a 126, which is the 12th month of the year, December, the sign of the goat, the sign of the Christ, who battles the so-called 666, or the 6th day of creation, in which he said, "I am so sorry I created man." Man differentiates between human in the Bible. We have the race called man and the race called human. Human is something of color, hue, the hue. You drop the E, contract the two words, and you get human, which is a person of color. It's mentioned in the Bible that the human race is born righteous, but that the man created by God, supposedly in his image, lacks the hue, therefore being white as the absence of color. White is a 65. My birth year is a 56. 5-6 ratio, pentagon, hexagon is the composition of life. Their ratio of 6-5 is the perversion of life and everything in it. We're going to go to part 4 in a moment. I hope you enjoy these discussions. They're factual.